You heard about the astounding amount of water that's currently being recycled here in the Las Vegas Valley.
Unfortunately, we also told you it is not enough to save the Colorado River and Lake Mead from the effects of a 2-decade-long drought. But we have to do more. But how? We looked outside for the only available options.
This drought really is a slow-moving disaster, and we've been about waist deep in it for 20 years.
It's not hard to see the signs of drought here in southern Nevada. Lake Mead has dropped some 150 feet in the past 2 decades. The Colorado River has lost around 10 trillion gallons over the same stretch of time. That's roughly as much water as a lake would hold when it's full. During the same 20 years, southern Nevada deploying what's become one of the most effective water recycling regimens in the country.
Here in Las Vegas, we recycle nearly 100% of all the water we use indoors. That's about 40% of all of the water that we bring into the Las Vegas Valley, and through that community-wide recycling, it extends our water supply.
And it's still not enough.
Well, water conservation really is about conserving water outdoors. That's the water we only get to use once, unlike our indoor water use, which you can see here being recycled behind me.
Of the 300,000 acre-feet allotted to southern Nevada each year, 40% is used inside. The rest, 60%, gets used outside. So that's where the cuts have to come from.
So it's about following the seasonal watering restrictions, fixing any leaks that you may have on your property or in your irrigation system, and replacing that grass. If the only person walking on the grass in your yard is pushing a lawnmower, why don't you think about replacing that grass with drip irrigated trees and plants? The bees and the butterflies will benefit, you'll reduce your water bill, and if you add trees, you're going to increase the shade on your property.
It's also about following the guidelines.
We are currently in winter watering. That means we can only water 1 day a week. Everybody has an assigned watering day.
Finding your assigned day is simple as visiting SNWA's website. Max says during the colder months, once a week is plenty.
Your drip irrigated trees and plants actually need less water than grass. So you can have your trees and plants watered every 7 to 14 days. I personally water mine every 10 days.
Max says the best option is to get rid of your grass entirely. It'll save water and put money back into your pocket. Southern Nevada Water Authority will give you a $3 rebate for every square foot of grass you remove and replace with desert landscaping.
And the city of Henderson is making that rebate offer a little sweeter. It will give homeowners an extra $2 for making the change. Businesses will get an extra $1.50 back on top of the original incentive. You can apply for those rebates on SNWA's website.